Hi, everyone. It's Plastic EP coming in from Melbourne, Australia. Let me tell you, got two fantastic guests, right? Kieran and Vicki, and they're here in Melbourne, Australia, where I was born. How are you guys, and what do you think of Melbourne?
We're good, man. We're loving it.
We're loving it.
Quality place.
It really is.
Have you tried
Beautiful.
the Melbourne beer? Have you tried Australian beer yet?
Yeah.
Yeah, we've had one of the home brews in this place we're at now. Nice stuff.
Foster's, was it?
No.
We've avoided
obviously
that
we've had
one.
Heineken because they love it over here, don't they?
Hey, I'll tell you what, try a beer called Furphy, okay? Try a beer that's called Furphy. You'll like it. Now, Nigel Pearce, coming in from the UK himself, right? Beatle historian, author, fantastic radio announcer. How is it here that we've got two guests from England? How fantastic's that?
It's absolutely brilliant. I give those two down under all the best from the top half of the world. And I hope that you're enjoying yourself, and great to have you on our regular show. So welcome to Australia to you two.
Kieran, do you play guitar? You got to tell us now about your musical. I've heard that you're a great guitarist. Tell me what you can about yourself.
I don't know about great guitarist.
Yeah.
Guitarist, I'll take that. Yeah, I play guitar. I have done for a few years.
Well, longer than that. What? Since you was at least about 18.
About 9 years. I've been in bands and that. I've been playing. I've played all over northwest of England and stuff. Done gigs for bands, duos. Enjoy all that. I love doing it. Love music. Love playing.
That's great. Now, just to ask you, are you in a band at the moment, or you play solo in the UK?
Well, I was in a duo with my friend just before I came here, but when we came, I had to stop it. So hopefully we're going to still make music through the internet with him.
Yeah.
He's going to send the tracks over. I'm going to put my layers on, and it will be available on Spotify.
Have you ever played in the Cavern in Liverpool?
No, I've been to the Cavern, or what is now the Cavern, but I've never played in there. I'd love to.
Well, let me explain to you that the Cavern that is now the Cavern is still the old Cavern. All they've done is moved the entrance, because I was up there October, November last year, and I got to talking to quite a few of the people because we did a broadcast. The original Cavern is still the Cavern as you know it today. They've just shifted the door. They've just shifted the door slightly because of safety concerns, because of the railway line that runs underneath it. So, yeah, you want to try and get to play down there. I've been down there. It's so small, isn't it? The place is so small.
Yeah.
It's hard to think that the Beatles came and cemented themselves there before world domination.
Yeah. You won't think it all starts from there, would you?
No.
Great street. But what's up? What type of guitar do you play? Do you play a Strat? Do you play
a Les
Fender?
Paul.
Les Paul.
You've got quite a few, haven't you?
Yeah. It's got to have humbuckers.
Brilliant.
Make it really sing.
So what's your favourite? Come on, what's your favourite guitar to play?
It'll be a Les Paul.
Beautiful instrument indeed. Well, don't want to make you jealous, but I've actually got a Rickenbacker C325.
Well, I'm very impressed. I've got a Rickenbacker clone. A cheap knockoff.
Now, listen, I want you to say hello to somebody that we know that's an artist. He does drawings, right? And he's our friend. So you say hello to him.
Chris Burns.
That's it. Give him a wave. That's it. Chris Byrne told me about you, and I said, yeah, we'll get him on the show. So I'm just saying, you want to say a quick hello to somebody in the UK while they're here?
Oh, yeah, to my mum and dad, my
brothers,
of
course.
All the family,
all the friends.
Yeah.
Anyone who's listening, anyone who knows
anyone who's missing us.
The Weavers crew.
Yeah, the Weavers crew.
And all them.
Yeah, where we met, the jam night at the Weavers.
Yeah, all them.
Oh.
So tell me this, you're in Australia for how long?
A year.
A year.
Oh, you're going to be here for a year, eh? I thought maybe you're just coming in for a week or something.
No. We'll see how we like it.
We're going to try and travel up the East Coast.
That's great. Just watch out for the crocodiles, watch out for the snakes, and always watch out for the natural disasters and things. And always when you go swimming, make sure you go swimming where they got lifeguards and they got flags. Because there's a lot of beaches that are very dangerous. You go out there swimming, the rip takes you out. Take it back to the UK. He knows that.
It saves us paying for a flight home.
Well, that's logical to say. That's logical to say the least. Now, I obviously never been to Australia, but I do have relatives, and I've got relatives up at Brisbane and Queensland, going up there to Swanage and out that way. So you'll enjoy that. But as I say, yes, my father was out in Australia 3 or 4 years ago because he died last year, and he said it's very odd when you're travelling down the main highway. The car stops, you're sitting there, and then there's a 30-foot alligator walking across the road in front of you. It's very, very unnerving. And then he sits down and has a sleep in the middle of the road, and you can't go around him. It's very, very, very funny.
Yeah,
very, very
it's another
scary.
world, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah. What type of music do you like then?
Oh, we love our ska.
Oh, we love
Ska music. Yeah, Bad Manners, Madness,
Specials,
Super and the Maytals, Specials, a bit of everything really.
Yeah.
To be
honest,
honest,
it sounds good. We'll like it.
Yeah. 80s,
so
nightlife.
What about the British invasion of the 60s?
Like John Mayall and such like that.
No,
Yeah,
the
like
British
the
invasion.
Kinks.
The Kinks, the Stones, the Beatles.
Oh, the Kinks.
The
Yeah, I like the Kinks. Got a lot of time for the Kinks. I love the Beatles.
Yeah.
I always have done.
Well, Nigel's written a book. Tell him about your book, right? The Beatle book.
I've written a couple of books, yes. The first thing I'm going to make you really jealous then, since you made me jealous for being in Australia, I've actually met Ray Davies of the Kinks.
Very nice.
And I met him backstage at the Lyceum in the Strand in London. And I also met Tina Turner backstage.
Wow. Who was you more impressed with?
Ray Davies, actually, because of the songs that he's put together that were social comment. And the songs that he put there are still very, very pertinent and very, very true today. People still live up, 2 rooms, one up, one down. They're still living in squalor. They're still living in places like Dead End Street. So it doesn't go away. Tina Turner's a great artist, but Ray Davies is a great composer, and he managed to grasp life and put it into words that everybody could listen and understand. And I think that is a very, very great talent.
Also, you met Eric Burden from The Animals. That was a buzz too, wasn't it?
Oh, yes. He was sitting in a pub having a pint, and I met him sitting there. And, that was a great thing. And the other thing I've done...
easy as that.
Yeah, and the other thing I've done, I went to the Greyhound in Fulham, and there was a group playing guitar and drums, everything else in the basement, and it had a bandana around his head, and I didn't know who they were. The place was absolutely packed to the rafters. And they said, the group are now going to take a rest. He said, ladies and gentlemen, can you show your appreciation for Dire Straits? So I saw Dire Straits for nothing.
Wow.
Bloody hell. Talk about being in the right place at the right time.
Kieran and Vicki, it's been a pleasure having you on the Plask EP show with Nigel Pearce. And just wave goodbye to everyone, and that was great.
Thank you for having us.
A pleasure.